everyone! My name's Steph. I'm Botanist Cool. Today we're playing the Great Ace Attorney. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. A rubber room with rats make me crazy. Hey, do we have an Ace Attorney expert in here, by the way? I don't remember if we do we?
I don't think so.
Oh my god, you scared the shit out of me.
I'm a ghost.
Guys, Katie's with us today to have a lot of fun with Ace Attorney and enjoy ourselves. Hopefully, y'all are having a very happy Halloween. If you can't dress up, then just enjoying the vibes and the good weather.
Yeah, I'll probably have to cut this short, but
I'll be streaming after Katie leaves. Not this same game, obviously, but I'll probably stream something. I don't know what yet. It'll be something, all right. By the way, we're in the 40s where I live right now, and I'm just kind of like, wow. Yesterday we were in the 80s and the 90s. And
yeah, it was similar here, to be honest. It's just like, what is happening?
Today we hit the 40s. I'm just like, why are we hitting? I woke up and it's like 63 in the house, and I'm like, what the fuck? Since when was it 63 degrees in the house? Hello, welcome back to another episode of Great Ace Attorney. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you're new, and smash that like button like Phoenix smashes Edgeworth. Exact. We've had this conversation, Kitty and I, and I'm
afraid of what you're about to say.
I thought I for a little bit I thought that Edgeworth was the dominant one, and Katie changed my mind. So I have to agree with you there, KSG. Phoenix does do the smashing. Not Edgeworth. I'm doing good. How are you doing today, Katie? KSG's asking.
I'm doing all right.
Hell yeah.
A little sad. We don't typically get kids for trick-or-treating.
Forgot about this, right?
Oh look, Herlock is festive.
Yeah, Herlock is festive today.
Cosplaying Ronald McDonald, a clown in red hair.
We don't even have the newspaper to examine. God damn it. Is it on here? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Circled something. Okay.
This looks like last week's edition.
What's the article circled in red ink there?
It's an advertisement column. It says, "To the Red-Headed League."
Okay, so a little on the nose. Red-Headed League?
That's what it was called in the book.
Wait, what? Really?
Yep. It's a whole... I don't know if I should say it, because since it's like a less prominent thing here, they do take a little bit more inspiration. So I don't know if I should say anything about it, but it's a minor plot thread here, so.
Okay, so in the actual book, The Hounds of Baskerville, I'm assuming.
It's not in The Hounds of Baskerville. It's an entirely different Sherlock Holmes story.
The Murder of Baskerville. I don't know any other Herlock.
Nope.
I don't know any
Nope,
other.
it's a short story called The Red-Headed League.
Oh, really?
Yep, it's a couple... There's a lot of Sherlock Holmes stories are like, at least that I know of, are like collections of short stories, actually.
Like anthologies.
So, yeah, because it's Watson writing about several cases that he and Sherlock were on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, League of Redheads, apparently. What's that?
I don't know. I've never heard of it before, but...
I like how she looks somewhat angry at him. Like she's just kind of like, I hate this hair. It's something on my face. Clearly this has something to do with that. The lively hair. Alright, let's read that. Now I can actually read it. Wait, hold on. Is there a step stool in here? I know we have to read whatever we see. No, sorry. Is there a shovel in here? That's the new one.
It's upstairs, is the shovel.
Okay, we'll have to visit it later. It's very important, obviously. Red-Headed League. On account of request of the late Ezekiah Hopkins of Lebanon, PA, USA, there's now another vacancy open which titles a member of the League of a salary of £4 a week For purely nominal service. He just wants the money. £4 a week if you're a redhead. Is this a redhead? Oh, they're gonna give me a Big Mac? I wish. All redheaded men who are sound in body and mind above the age of 21 are eligible. Apply in person on the morning of the 31st at the... Oh my god, is this gonna be a Halloween special too? Is this happening on the 31st of October? Let's go. Oh, okay. Was I supposed to do something with that? Oh, present. Probably present it, right? It looks as though someone circled an advertisement in this paper, Mr. Sholmes. I need a bit. No, yesterday I got hungry at like midnight, so I just made myself 3 or 4 sunny side up eggs with a whole bunch of bacon in them. It was so good. To the Red-Headed League, hmm? Does that strike you in some way?
Can't think it would.
I'll say that maybe, just maybe it might be related to your bright red hair. So, at last you've learnt to apply my methods.
This was my ultimate test.
This was such a clever deception I thought you would never notice that it was I, Herlock Sholmes, who didn't have red hair naturally. Sorry? In the first instance, and quite indispensable, observation! Believe me, I could have seen that hair with my eyes shut. So then allow me to regale you with the details of my latest exploits. Regale or boast? Oh my god. So what's the Red-Headed League, which seems to be the subject of the advertisement you circled? You've noticed it in the paper then? Yes! We've talked about this already. That my dear fellow was going to be the source of this month's rent payment. It was? How? According to the advertisement, the Red-Headed League is a distinguished institution of fellows of unspecified governance. In fact, the only condition for becoming a member is having red hair. That doesn't entirely surprise me.
And listen to what the lucky redheads receive once they join. An unconditional salary of £4 a week. Oh my, £4 a week.
But why? Why are they paying people for? That I do not know. No details were given in the advertisement.
But surely every red-headed person in the country would be flocking to join in that case. You're right, Susie. There's no time to lose. I'll put in my application at once.
You're pink, not red.
So will I, just on the off chance.
Oh no! That might be stretching a point, I think.
The trouble is, they have a fixed number of members, you see.
See, so once a certain number of people have joined, no one else can. But as luck would have it, one member recently passed away. I promise I had nothing to do with it, Mr. Naruhodo. Do not look at me like that.
It wasn't particularly lucky for the redhead in question, I feel, Mr. Sholmes.
Seriously, sorry. So you decided to join in this place? Correct! I mean, look at me! Have you ever seen such a red-headed fellow? No. So why? Why did it have to go oh so wrong? What on earth happened? A blunder, Mr. Naruhodo, though it pains me to admit it. He put the die on in front of them, didn't he? My guess is he went up to them with his like normal sandy blonde hair and then just put the dye on his hair.
What did you actually do to your hair, Mr. Sholmes?
It's blood. I'm glad you asked, Mr. Sato. What you see on top of my head is neither dye nor hair. Oh shit. What did he do? Who did he murder to take this hair? Okay, all right, I gotta take a guess. It's not dyed, and it's not a hairpiece. It's ketchup. I changed the color of my hair overnight by the wonders of chemistry. Chemistry? I was conducting some research into a method of rejuvenating spent tea leaves. And in the course of my work, I stumbled upon a potion that, when taken, turns one hair aflame like red. Would you like to try it? It will make every... I want to see this, actually, yes. Damn it! I think I'll pass.
But Mr. Sholmes, is it quite safe to drink? Surely it's bad for you, isn't it?
Is this like the silver thing where he dyed his hair with bromide? Yeah. It's like the silver thing where the dude was drinking silver for like days and just turned his entire skin blue? Is this the same thing?
I don't know.
Amateurs are always hampered by such fears.
You do remember I ate soap once. Oh, I never should have doubted you, Mr. Sholmes. You mean to say...
But of course! To earn £4 a week, one must be prepared to turn a blind eye to a little danger. That degree of red signals more than just a little danger, surely.
So anyway, Hurley left full of confidence yesterday with his new red hair.
They'd already seen Sholmes, hadn't they? He's famous. They probably know that he's not a redhead.
For the park on Lime Street, where the Red-Headed League were interviewing prospective new members.
So what went wrong? The whole block was chocked full with red-headed folk, like a coaster's orange barrow. I queued for 8 hours solid before at last I reached the front. When the panel of interviewers saw me, they immediately said, "Ah, Mr. Sherlock Sholmes, are you in disguise to conduct an investigation?" I knew it. I fucking knew it. How can Sholmes be so smart and so stupid at the same time? I feel like KSG, I feel like this man just gets insanely bored. So he has to be stupid to not be bored. You know? This man is insanely intelligent and is very careful with his phrasing and shit. But I feel like... No, he's not Elon. Elon's a psychopath. And he's legitimately stupid. This man actually does things and is just so bored, he wants to be a silly little guy.
He wants the chaos.
He wants the chaos. He wants the chaos, for sure. So, like, he's just a silly little guy who's too smart for his own good.
There's a meme that I think I sent you ages ago, Steph, where it's just like that pendulum meme, where it's like going back and forth really fast, and on one side it's Sherlock Sholmes is a genius, and on the other side it's Sherlock Sholmes is dumb as a brick.
It's true. It's fucking true. So naturally I had no choice but to reply. Shh, don't give me away. After which I could do little else but turn and leave. Then this morning when I looked into the mirror, irritations turned within me. So I turned that bear into the pool of... What?
Oh dear, what a disaster. For Hurley and those two redheads.
Why did you just arrest two innocent people? Why? Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Aha! Here my guest now, my latest client, with money to spend.
Oh, I do hope it's an exciting case, Hurley.
I'm so hungry, Hurley. I've only had a few pound cakes recently. When are we getting more cake, Hurley? Remember, Iris, we are at present gripped by the greatest problem known to man. I must be willing to accept any case, no matter how unstimulating. save locating a runaway, of course. Don't spare anyone's feelings, will ya?
Yeah. I'm afraid that Hurley can lack a little tact, especially just before the rent is due.
Yeah, and you're not gonna look for Cosmo. We get it. Oh, she's familiar.
Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Herlock Sholmes, please, oh please.
How'd your fanfic go?
I have to know. Did they kiss, Mr. Herlock Sholmes? You must tell me.
I love that we do have someone from the jury as a recurring character. That's it was cool to see
There's a couple of models that pop around, like in the hotel.
Yeah.
The guy taking the pictures was on the jury once.
Really? Oh, I hadn't even noticed. All right.
I'm pretty sure.
Because I know that like a few people have gone from being witnesses to jurors, but seeing a juror go to like active person here is kind of pretty cool. I don't know.
Or maybe it was a witness. But either way, yeah. It's always fun when you see these people pop up. As a reminder, they're not just like on hold to be specifically your jurors.
Yeah. Until she's the juror next one too.
Please find my husband. He's run away.
Oh, come on! To upset me?
I beg your pardon?
Never mind the personal matter. My apologies. What exactly are you trying to say, Mr. Naruto?
Shifting the blame instant. Like I said, he loves the chaos.
He does. And he's also just trying to get away with not searching for Kazuma. I didn't say a word! Come, my dear madame, be seated. I rest some tea if you please.
Of course.
What's the matter, Mrs. Sato?
Oh, it's just that gentlewoman. I feel sure I've seen her somewhere before. Very recently.
Yeah, now that you've come to mention it.
As I've explained earlier, my name is Evie Vigil.
I don't actually get the pun.
I know what a vigil is. Like a vigil is like a when you talk to like dead people. Well, when you talk to dead people, a vigil is like a mourning ceremony for dead people, right?
Yeah, or like vigilant or something, I think. Like, maybe it's her husband's name that's the pun. I don't remember.
maybe her husband's name is Auntie. It's like Vigil Auntie. Vigil Evie?
I implore you to take the case, sir. Money is no object. Simply name your figure.
Money and wealth are of little consequence to me, madame. Being offered a case to solve is reward enough. What a fucking liar.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes, you are the picture of benevolence.
That being said, £10 should be pretty good. I will, of course, make a mental note of your offer, however, for contingent reasons. I trust you remember your words also.
If I might inquire, sir. This gentleman and lady would be...
You saw us like a day ago! Me?
What I am about to tell you, I should like to communicate in the strictest confidence, you understand.
Ah, these are my friends. I assure you, you may say before this pair anything which you may say to me.
Ah, I see.
I can vouch for the gentleman personally, after all. He's hard of hearing. Why did I even get my hopes up? So we're gonna talk to you directly, not Holmes. Alright. Forgive me for asking, Mrs. Vigil, but have we met somewhere before? Quite recently, perhaps?
Oh my.
Pshaw, my dear fellow! What is your intention? Clearly you have no ability to differentiate the facial features of the English. you wish to invite the lady to tea, you must do so in a more gentlemanly fashion.
Is it possible that you're the nice young lawyer from the trial I attended last week?
Ah, I knew I recognized her.
To have a man's fate in the palm of one's hand. Oh gosh, oh golly, it's just like my fanfic.
The amount of bad fanfic you can write of just that one line, like, that sounds like something you'd read in Twilight. That's all I'm saying. Or My Immortal. Oh, ouch, yeah, ouch. It's so good.
I meant toying with fates. I don't know what you meant. But let's continue.
I meant a lot of things and everything. I didn't quite recognize her because she's acting so differently now.
Must be very difficult for you as a lawyer. Being hard of hearing, I mean.
I'm not hard of hearing! Pardon?
Oh dear, I'm sorry. Don't worry if you can't hear. It was frippery, really, nothing more.
No! Look what you've started, Mr. Schultz. Thank you very much.
Look how pleased he looks with himself.
Such an asshole. Stretch and hydrate. Thank you, KSG. You too, Katie. Give yourself a little stretchy and hydrate if you got any water. What a little prick. I'll fucking burn that hair off and it'll be fiery red. I won't even be prudent for you to sit quietly in the corner. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask her more questions. Tell us about your husband, madame. Vigil, Daily Vigil? Daily Vigil? Vigil. Fucking Vigil. I'm looking up the word. What does vigil mean? A period to keep awake during the time spent asleep. Especially in the Christian church is a festival. The vigil means wakefulness. So we have evening? Is there like an evening vigil? Hold on.
I was muted. I'm sorry. It's an evening vigil and daily vigil.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it's like an evening.
Yeah.
No worries. I was just like, if vigil is a church thing, I feel like an evening and a daily vigil might be like a prayer thing.
Yeah, a prayer thing, or just like, because I thought that like keeping vigil was like a phrase for like if you're watching over something.
It is, yeah. It is. That's what Webster said, but then Webster was like, second definition is like a religious thing, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's, I mean, I'm biased because I know things, but I think it's the first one.
Yeah, no,
That is the one.
It would make sense for evening and daily Oh, wait, you know things. Okay, never mind. I thought it was okay. There's other things, all right.
I have a photograph here.
What a dumb haircut. I swear to God. I swear to God, it's worse than a bowl cut. Oh my God. Oh my God. Such a bad haircut. I feel like I've seen a character like him before recently. An entirely unremarkable gentleman by appearance, at least. How long have you been married?
It will be 15 years this year. We have a cordial relationship and my husband's income is more than adequate, so we live quite comfortably.
Aw, they have a good relationship, that's good.
He supports all my fanfic.
You should get right fanfic because he's paying the bills. As it would appear, I need only look at you to know these things.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you're definitely not dressed up in finery, that's for sure. Just normal everyday clothes. You're dressed as the latest style, your hat's clearly regularly groomed, and your eyes are animated. Technically, they all are in this game, Sholmes. Even your eyes are. See, your eyes are just animated right there. In short, you have no inkling as to why your husband might have disappeared, correct?
That's right. He's a kind man with a strong sense of loyalty, and he rather dates on me.
Aww. Which would point to the possibility that he's become embroiled in some incident or another.
Oh, that is exactly what I fear must have happened, Mr. Sholmes. I'm quite beside myself.
What if he also dyed his hair red and is busy with that right now?
She just doesn't recognize him.
he's walking around the house and he just has like red hair and he's like,
We have this new red-headed servant. I don't know where he came from. I miss my husband.
and like years later, she's like, she thinks her husband's dead. She's writing fanfic or like self-insert fanfic with the new red-haired servant.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Sounds good. Oh gods, what is this lady doing? That's wild. She is a character. I am excited to see where evening and daily vigils go. Oh my god. It's a weird thing we got a thing about. So I just got a notification on something. Do some quick stretchy stretch. Ugh. Oh, there goes my back. That hurt. But yeah, no, she's I'm alright. I cannot wait to find out what more is going on. It's a lot of jewels too. She's got 1, 2,
I'm back.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. She has 20 blue jewels on her. And a red ring, so 21 jewels on her in total. That's a lot of jewels.
That we can see, even.
True. Does she have a belly button piercing? We'll never know. I accidentally stopped clicking the record button, so I just had to accidentally split this recording in two. Oops.
What a place to end it.
Whether she has a belly button ring?
Make sure not to like lose that first one.
No. I'm saving under a different title right now. Just like part 1 of belly button ring. There we go. That's what I saved it under.
My husband's employment is somewhat unusual, you see.
He's red-headed, isn't he? Oh, is he the red-headed guy who died?
What if he's incurred in some miscreant's ill will?
What exactly is your husband's line of work?
He's a warder at the prison.
Never mind then.
Yeah, that's the only reason I was like vigil.
Ah, fair enough. A guard? That is somewhat unusual. I thought she was gonna say he's a red-headed guy, gets paid £4 a week. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, okay, well the dude just died apparently. So your husband is a prison warder?
That's right, yes. Well, in actual fact, he's the chief warder.
Oh damn, alright. Indeed, I see. Well, Chief Prison Warder certainly qualifies as something of a specialist occupation.
Yes, it does indeed. My poor husband must prepare for those dreadful punishments and see that they're carried out.
Oh dear. Dreadful punishments. Does she mean capital punishment?
But at such times, he must occasionally spend a night or two in the prison dormitory. But for that extra responsibility, he is remunerated more handsomely than the other warders. Of course, we make no mention of my husband's work to the neighbors.
Yes, I believe your prudence is justified. Tell me, at which prison is your husband engaged? The one we always go to?
Barclay Prison, Mr. Sholmes.
Really, Barclay? Oh, a fine establishment. If I'm not mistaken, there's a large Oh no! Fuck! Really? This is like DL6. Everything just fucking goes back to this.
Mr. Naruhodo, please sit in that corner. I have an idea.
This is literally just like DL6 all over again. God damn it. Everything goes back to DL6. Everything goes back to the professor.
But, like, if you want proof that Sholmes is, like, actually smart, it's like, he told you to stay here from the very beginning.
He did,
He knew where this was going.
He probably knew somewhat of who she was, because he probably, like, scoped out the jurors last case, even if he overslept to some degree.
Because, like, he usually does not get you involved in his missions.
Nope.
In his cases at all.
Which is why he secretly began working at a wax figure museum with a very pretty lady. Definitely not to hit on the pretty lady, but, you know, to get the money.
I don't think he hit on her once.
No, she hit him a lot, though, with a lot of boiling wax.
Yes, that's correct. Lowgate Cemetery.
No! Lowgate Cemetery, the very place we were discussing in court. That's unbelievable. What a coinkydink. Unbelievable, my dear fellow. Yet undeniable.
I can read your thoughts with the sheer power of my dance of observation.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sholmes. I'm afraid you've lost me.
Ah, pay no heed, madame, pay no heed. A private matter about your private matter.
Wink! Why are you winking? Wink! Wink! Are you saying wink while you wink? Wink!
I was wondering if you're gonna go for the Bim Bam thing like you did, or if you're gonna go for like that one thing that was like, I tried winking at the waiter so hard to tell her that my the date's a freak, and I didn't know which one you're going down, but it was the Bim Bam
I don't know that second one, so it's the first one.
This can't really be a coincidence, can it? Probably not, no. So, to the matter of your husband's disappearance. When did you realize he was missing?
Please try not to laugh.
Oh dear. She's gonna say it's been a week and he was gone ever since after we did the thing.
It was yesterday.
Oh, wow, okay. I'm sorry, yesterday? That really is recent, laughably so.
The truth is, my husband does at times have occasion to spend the night away for his work. It's not at all out of the ordinary for him to not return home at night, but this is different. For him to not make any contact for a whole day, that certainly has never happened before. Oh, my dear Daly, whatever could have happened?
My dear Mrs. Vigil, perhaps please calm yourself. Now then, have you contacted the police?
Why, naturally, but sadly. They refuse to listen to my pleas, as my husband has only been missing for one day.
It's fair.
I was asked to wait patiently at home.
In truth, Mrs. Vigil, I concur with the police. However, let us not be hasty. I see no reason why we should not engage in deductive powers to track your husband down anyway.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Sholmes.
And furthermore, let me assure you, a chance to solve the greatest problem known to man for another month has no bearing on my decision. She can only put a sweet smile on another Londoner's face. That's really all there is to it.
You have my eternal gratitude. I shall pay any sum you care to mention.
You seek only to put this suite's rent on your landlady's purse. That's all there is to it. Thank you for everything you have shared with us, Miss Vigil. I believe I have all the information I need to begin my investigation.
Oh, please report to me soon with good news, sir.
Fear not, madame. In a day or two, I shall be contacting you with a heartening report, I'm quite sure.
So soon? Oh, how splendid, Mr. Sholmes.
Why does Sholmes have red hair? I know, right, Chip?
He's just silly like that.
He's just silly like that.
He's dressed up for Halloween.
It's really fun. It's really LOL, you know. Good news should be delivered early, I always say. So if you wait more than 2 days, it's bad news. If you would be so kind as to leave the photograph of your husband in my possession. I wish to stare at his face longingly. I'll go home and write fanfic about it. About you daringly rescuing my husband. Oh god. Sorry, I have her as a fanfic nut now. I can't. But yeah, no, he wanted to get free money. That's why, Chip. Thank you. Now allow me to show you to the door.
I can't thank you enough, Mr. Sholmes. You've been simply marvelous. You know, I think it every time, Hurley. But how do you come out with such nonsense? Good news in a day or two, are you sure?
I can't be sure, of course, but then I didn't swear on it. I merely gave the good woman some hope. I hope to be able to give her good news, one might say. After all, the rent must be paid by the end of the day tomorrow! Oh no! If by the time I successfully look at Mr. Vigil, we shall be mutually relieved. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Naruto? Don't look at me, I'm hard of hearing. I didn't hear any of that. Well, my dear fellow, did you hear the details of the case? Yeah, my hearing is surprisingly good, actually. Excellent, and what did you make of it? Well, surprised to learn where her husband worked. At Barclay Prison, I mean. Ah, so you noted that.
I'm glad my winking got across.
I'm glad I winked loud enough for you to be aware. Wink!
Of course, especially with the mention of Lowgate Cemetery.
God, not another one. Lowgate Cemetery is at the rear of Barclay Prison, so it was renowned among us students at the university for being haunted by the ghosts of condemned convicts.
Barclay Prison is where that notorious man was incarcerated.
The professor. Kazuma's dad. The father of Kazuma. Also known as the professor. And now a warder from the prison has mysteriously disappeared, it would seem. It's all very peculiar. Indeed. But nothing you can't handle. I'm quite. Wait. Me?
Ewu.
Sorry? Run along to the prison and see what you can glean, would you? God damn it, Sholmes. If it's the prison governor you want, no doubt the man is equally worried. But aren't you gonna go yourself? Surely you needn't ask. I can't possibly be seen out with this. But didn't you go to the live stream with that hair? That was quite the different matter.
I'm a silly little boy, Mr. Naruto. You must indulge me in my whims.
So I leave it in your capable hands. Now, excuse me, I'm rather busy.
Goodbye.
Drinking tea.
You.
Of course you are. I want to look through the room, and I want to see him doing nothing somewhere in the room. Wait, where is he? He has to be somewhere doing nothing. God damn it.
He disappeared into the ether.
Disappeared at the fucking... Hold on, I do want to see this real quick. Oh shit, there's actually something here. Oh. Most importantly, the spade is still here, look.
Please, Mr. Naruhodo, it's not a spade, as I think you well know. It's a shovel.
Didn't take long to reignite that old argument.
Ah, I have an idea. Let's give the implement a name, like Professor Harebrain named his tools.
Oh, okay. Never thought of doing that.
From now on, then, let's call it Ryunosuke.
Wait, what? Why? No. It's clearly much more of a Susato. The old argument's not taking the new and unexpected turn, it seems. What are we naming the ladders? What are we naming the ladders?
No achievement, I see. We didn't get all the conversations.
Oh
Dang.
no, I think we've only gotten like 2. I think we got the one like last time and this one. I don't think I even noticed that the spade was a thing throughout this game.
Yeah. When I play these games, I'm like inspecting everything for all the side dialogue. Like there's a bunch of like cute little things, like the Daruma in his back, like how there's like conversations about how it's not time to fill in the other eye yet. Mm-hmm. Because you know how those work, right? Or
not at all.
But basically, it's a wish thing. So like, it either has one eye or you fill in one eye. I forget which when you get it, and then like once you achieve a goal or your wish comes true or something, you fill in the other eye.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's very cool. I tend to try to get like the meat and potatoes first, and then go back to do all the small stuff. But like, there are times where just every once in a while I'll be so interested in the things around the area. I'll go view, like, I know I've visited the Stradivarius like 2 or 3 times by now, and then I'm just like, I'm now bored of you. I'm no longer playing with the Stradivarius. You know what I'm saying? Its 4 high outer walls loomed quietly before us in the fog. Having requested a meeting, we were shown to the governor's office in the watchtower. Why? That clock is horrible.
It's so funny.
What time is it? It's murder o'clock. Polly!
Shunk.
Oh, God. Fuck, I know this accent, too. I recognize the canny. Because, like, that's something that I've heard from Elijah and some of his friends. Gonna go for... No, I don't. Alright.
I can't wait to hear you go through 20 accents. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
I
great.
know, right? It's gonna be fucking horrible. This
I mean,
place is
no
full
right
of... Go on.
I have no right to say anything. I can't do any accent.
This place is full on hurricanes. I can't even remember the time a civilian was born here. And you didn't want to talk... And you didn't want to talk to an inmate but me. God, this is a man. What is...
Do you ken who I am?
Do you ken who I am? I'm the governor, Barry Clyden. Barricading. You're barricading what, bud? Oh, it's a pleasure. I'm Ryunosuke defense lawyer. And an Easterner, I see. Does that mean? Yes, I'm a visiting student from the law of the Empire of Japan. Japan? Did he say Japan? Did he say Japan? Well, there's no... he says laddie, fuck. Well, there's no any of your kind in here, laddie. Maybe you should try the prison next door, eh? Did I go Canadian by accident?
I didn't notice another prisoner next door, sir.
Anyway, we came to ask you some questions about... I didn't like to be direct, but... I have no intention of speaking with the likes of you suspicious-looking Easterners. Now get out of my hair. Now get out of my hair, okay? I think I'm gonna go for really bad Scottish. Since he finds out we're from Japan, he reacts like this. That surely means...
He's very racist. I think it's because of the professor case.
You think so too? 10 years ago. Fucking hell! Genshin Impact was released into the wild. And then, after Lisa came out, all the weebs began to download the game. I might have known. You're sniffing about the case, aren't you? You're agents, eh? Part of the professor's great web, no doubt. No, not at all. We're just... Get going with you before I punch your lights out. We're going. Clearly, looks like that killer still haunts this place. We're not going to get anywhere here unless we can somehow prove to this man there's nothing suspicious about us.
Governor Caden.
What are you thinking, Mr. Sato?
I feel sure that name came up in conversation recently somewhere. I was wondering if whoever mentioned him might have some ideas to help us.
Come to think of it, I have the same feeling. I do not remember who mentioned Caden. I said get out! Can't even examine the area, alright. Smart. Oh, probably Lord Chief Justice?
Every time I hear, like, snippets of leitmotif in different places, I'm just like, Can
I show you this Lord Strongheart? I'm the Lord Chief Justice. Fuck off, mate. Oh. Especially when the evidence in question is so dull. Oh, I can't see. I can't show people here. Never mind. Oh, nope. Okay. Guess not. Gosh, feels like someone's making a really good, like, meat sauce. Oh. Someone's cooking something really good. Oh! Look at this man. That's Professor Mikotoba over there. Hello, you two. I was taking a moment to catch up on the world now that I've unpacked. But where's Judge Jigoku? Yes, he's not the relaxing sort. He's taken himself off to pay his respects to all the legal bigwigs.
Having only just arrived in the country today. Goodness, he is full of energy.
Professor, you mentioned something before. Okay, yeah. About how you know the prison governor at Barclay Prison. Oh, Governor Caden, you mean? So it is the same man.
Father, we must speak with the governor. But he refused to talk to us. He said we were suspicious Easterners.
Well, I'm sure if I accompanied you, it would be a very different story. Oh, would you? That'd be wonderful if you had the time now. Sadly, as you can see, I'm very busy at the moment, reading a newspaper. Busy drinking coffee on a comfortable seat. Now I have a rather lot to prepare for tomorrow, you know. Oh, sorry, I didn't say that out loud, did I? Did he?
The Naruhodos always have, like, borderline, like, there's a mix between, like, reading their face, muttering things. There's an implication they don't keep their thoughts in their head very well.
I know that, but I was just curious if what I was curious was if this text was in blue or not, and it was in blue. But I'm just like, how bad is his face just fucking showing off his thoughts right now? I just had to know. Mikotoba's are alarmingly good at reading people's thoughts. I wondered if you guys could speak to the dead too.
Or it could be that you Naruhodos are alarmingly bad at hiding your thoughts.
Definitely nothing that'll carry into the future generations.
Well, she's Mikotoba, not Faye.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Trust me, she's not.
No, she's not related anyway, I know, but like, I kind of want a Faye in here somewhere.
I know how you feel, but because of Ace Attorney 6, that's not possible, I'm afraid.
What? Wait, what? Why?
Well, it's highly unlikely at the very least.
But why is it highly unlikely?
Ace Attorney 6 gets into where their spirit medium practice comes from.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
And it's a made-up country.
Oh, right, I remember. Oh, so the Fays are from that country too?
I mean, their spirit channeling is from that country. Like, they're like Japanese, but like, they're like a Japanese branch that like came over from there or something to that effect. I forget exactly what it is.
Yeah, gotcha. Because like, obviously the only connection we have to the old...
obviously like very much like retconned to be that. Like, it wasn't always that way, but like, now it is.
Like, I understand that, like, we're not going to have many connections to the future, obviously. We have Naruhodo, and that's all we really have. And we have the one reference to, Karuma, or the, Von Karma. And that's it.
The Von Karmas apparently... the family, some member took their name based off of the sword, which is very funny.
Yeah. So like, I understand that's all we're gonna get, and like that's cool. I don't get me wrong. I think it's really, smart. But I kind of do want to hear
no Turnabout Sisters, I'm afraid. Very sad.
That is my favorite song in all of Ace Attorney. It's just Turnabout Sisters, and I know Ace Attorney 4 doesn't have it either. I know Ace Attorney 5 does.
Yes.
And then Ace Attorney 6 does. But I just want that. I miss that song a lot.
Oh wait, does Ace Attorney 5 have it?
Yeah, Pearl's in it.
So. Pearl's in it, but Pearl's theme isn't Turnabout Sisters. She has her own theme.
I thought she had one that was like basically just Turnabout Sisters, but like Kitty.
I guess so. In my brain, they're different themes, but they are similar enough, I suppose.
It goes about the Turnabout Sisters family of song, because like there's a Turnabout Sisters ballad, there's a Turnabout Sisters.
It's like definitely a play on it. Yeah. So like, I mean, the Turnabout Sisters song for me was only played in the first game in my memory. I think it's in other games because it gets brought up for Maya, I think, but. There was one at the very end of the first game where there was the picture shown with, you know, Mia being in the picture too, and then there's always been like rearrangements of that. I don't know if that specific one has appeared multiple times, but I know that like it definitely comes up a lot with Maya. Yeah. But yeah. I just know that I don't remember offhand. I just know that I once listened to a Turnabout Sisters Through the Ages video, and I'm just like, here's Turnabout Sisters in Game 1, here's Turnabout Sisters Ballad in Game 1, here's Turnabout Sisters in Game 2, here's Turnabout Pearl in Game 2, here's Turnabout Sisters Reorchestrated Game 2, and stuff like that. So I listened to like the same song in 10 different ways, and I loved it. And obviously Turnabout Sisters in Game 3 is fantastic. That one's another great one. But back on the topic. I like in this game the Kazuma themes. Yes. And the professor themes also seem to have like a mix of like other leitmotifs in it. So the more I hear that, the more my ears are like, now that I'm replaying it, like picking up on different leitmotifs and stuff. So I'm like, ooh. I'll have to listen closely then to get that. But like, I'm also like. Like, I don't even know offhand, like, which leitmotifs they're tied to. I'm just like, I've heard that before. Yeah. I gotta say one thing, though. One other thing I miss, which I don't actually, like, miss it in sincerity, because I have it all the time, is the Steel Samurai's theme.
but it plays on my phone almost every day, so I think we're good. Thank you, Loki, for the stretch. When it plays on my phone, when literally anyone calls me, and when literally I do my wake-ups, I wake up to the fucking Steel Samurai song. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum bum.
It's my ringtone, but I don't think I'd set it as an alarm because I come to instinctively hate whatever I set my alarm to.
No, that's fair. The problem is, like, my last alarm, I just kept sleeping through. 10 minutes on the clock, Loki. Thank you very much. How are you feeling, by the way, Loki? Hopefully you're feeling better. Yeah, we're doing well here. I saw you saw the FNAF movie. How was that? But like, I love the music. Like, it's helped wake me up proper. Like, but here's the thing, I've had like 3 weeks now of no alarms in the morning. I'm sure I'll wake up to anything when I get back to work in mid-November. It was really fun. I really liked it, and I'm feeling better. That's really good, Loki. I'm glad to hear that. A lot better than I have the past week. Good. I'm glad to hear you're feeling better. But that's just something that, like, I don't know. I miss that one specific song, and I gotta say, my favorite song, obviously, in this game, or this series of game, my favorite song is very clearly Van Zeke's theme song.
It's good.
It's so
but I like the Cosmo ones.
Oh, the Cosmo one's good too.
I'm really coming around on, I think it's the Professor theme. It's very good.
I'm gonna have to like hear the Professor's theme again because I don't remember it.
I think it was playing in the prison.
Okay.
But
okay, I'll do that.
Or at least a variation of it was.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but let's continue.
Yeah.
I want to see if we can get to a certain part before I have to run away.
Yeah. Enjoy your lurk, Loki. What's the idea? What's he writing on that piece of paper? Here's a letter of introduction. Here's a letter of introduction for you. Hopefully when he sees my name, he'll change his tune. Ah, thank you. Good luck then. I wanna take a look at this court record real quick. It's us.
Oh, it looks like this is some sort of steamship ticket. USS Grouse, first class cabin 001.
Gosh darn, it's that guy from Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. He's also redheaded too, isn't he? He's part of the Redhead Club. I knew it.
Bruce. It all comes back to Bruce.
It all comes back to Bruce. I love him.
Yokohama departure 11th of September. London arrival the 1st of November.
Oh, so we're in November now. Okay. Oh, that's the boat Professor Mikotoba and Judge Jijoku. Oh, okay, from Japan, isn't it?
Yes, I think it's called at Dunkirk on. I think it called at Dunkirk on the north coast of France for a night before arriving in Dover.
I think it's been almost a year since we arrived in Dover on the SS Buria. It's a shame not to keep you together for the momentum of your trip, don't you think?
Yes, I agree. I have mine safely in my diary.
And I keep mine in my wallet. Actually, I keep mine in my wallet too. I have a train ticket when I was in the UK that I just keep in my wallet as kind of a little memory. I also have a few coins. I take into this like getting like a few coins whenever I go, like, you know, those coin pressing machines. Put a penny in, take that out, kind of deal.
Yeah.
Oh well, how strange. Where could it have gone? Oh no.
Are you like this on purpose, Mr. Naruhodo?
This hurts me. Was that comment accompanied by a little sigh? This personally hurts me. That is exactly how I've done things. Mr. Mikoto has wonderful handwriting, doesn't he? This dark-suited young man is not the least bit untrustworthy. Is this just me, or does that make me sound extremely untrustworthy?
I do wish he'd at least called you a nice young man.
I'm really not sure that would help. That's funny. Alright, let's get it done as soon as possible. If you just cast your eyes over this, Governor Caden. What's this then? You can't even pull over the walls of my eyes, you good-for-nothing Japanese student! Mikotoba! That young jock from the forensic laboratory! That's Mikotoba! Yes, exactly, him! Jock?
Oh dear. Perhaps I should have said something sooner. I'm Yujin Mikotoba's daughter, Susato.
You're the young man's daughter! And you didn't think to mention that before?
I do apologize.
Aye, well, you'd best take a seat then. Can I offer you a cup of tea, perhaps? And then if you forget to try one of the wee handcuff biscuits. That's cute as hell, actually. I love that he just has like handcuff biscuits ready to get to anyone who visits him up here.
I love the handcuffs. I love the little grates on him.
On his little lapel. Your father's influence is nothing short of amazing.
I'm bitterly regretting not announcing who I was from the outset now.
So then, what can I do you for then?
Well, we're currently investigating a case.
It's one of your warders, you see. He's gone missing. Missing?
That's right. It's surely been reported to you as well, being the prison governor.
I ain't heard a thing of the sort. There's no missing persons in my prison.
Oh,
But how can that be?
it's Mr. Daily Vigil, your chief warder.
Eh? Vigil! That's right, his wife came to us and asked us to investigate his disappearance. Let's set the part about him only going missing yesterday for now. Clearly that means something to him.
Would you be so kind as to tell us what you know, sir?
Aye, of course. I have to see what he thinks about this fucking clock, man.
Go for it.
This grandfather clock is...
It's fitted with a terrifying blade that keeps dropping down.
It's modeled on the guillotine, a French execution device. You may have heard of it. Ah yes, before you ask, it can chop. Heads off, you mean? Heavens no, carrots and parsnips and so forth.
Oh,
If you place a large carrot at the bottom in the morn, by evening you'll have cut it clean in two. By evening?
well, the blade must have an almost indescribable edge on it then.
So I guess the implication is that it's safe.
Safer. I still wouldn't want to have my hand chopped by that thing. Never expected to find a parrot in prison. Must be a governor's pet.
Given where we are, it's hard not to see the poor creature as a prisoner.
Yeah, that's a very tight cage.
Right?
Let me out! Danny, kill me!
Ah!
Has the bird learned to mimic the plaintive cries of the inmates in the cell? Oh no! He's one of the three siblings, you see. They still calls out the other names of the two birds like all the time. Wait, what? That's the name of the other birds? Right. Let me out! Didn't kill me! Aye, hear you, laddie. You want your dinner, eh? Didn't he do it? Didn't he do it? Such a stupid name. Did he do it? Did he do it? I love it. Holy shit. We understand that Mr. Vigil is the chief warder here at the prison. Aye, that he was. Strong sense of responsibility and dedication to the job, no doubt about it. He was a fine warder. What do you mean was? Sorry, did you say was? Okay, say that. Aye, he didn't work here anymore. He left the job.
Oh my.
When was this exactly? There's the question. When was it about? It can't have been much less than 10 years ago. What the fuck? He left this job 10 years ago and is still giving his wife the rich life?
What?
10 years ago? He stopped working here 10 years ago? Aye, as I minded, do you again have it in heard the fella's name and fucking. The 10-minute timer hit there, so we're good. I don't have to do much else. They can't have any heard the fella's name in all the time. That's the word he's gone missing though. But Miss Fisher's made no mention of it.
I think perhaps Mr. Naruhodo and his wife simply doesn't know. I think she's unaware that he no longer works here.
Governor Caden, can you tell us what happened? Why did Mr. Vigil give up his job here? That's important, is it? Yes, I believe it may be.
What are you thinking, Mr. Naruhodo?
Can't help wondering, given that it was 10 years ago.
Ah.
Which was exactly when the professor was being held at the prison.
Mr. Vigil actually resigned from the position of chief warder 10 years ago, you're telling us. What happened to make him leave the job?
In actual fact, he didn't leave the job willingly. He had no choice in the matter. You mean he was dismissed? It was after a particular walk. Sorry, a walk? Aye. That's not a word for the walking. A walking to the gallows. Ah, an execution. It's the job of the chief warder to prepare the gallows tree and oversee any execution you see. Only Vigil did something unthinkable on the last walk he was manning. God, where's this accent going?
What did he do?
I'm sorry, but I can't even reveal that information. But I can tell you that it's very rare for a chief warder to be relieved of his post. Why wouldn't Mrs. Vigil know about it? She appears to be under the impression that her husband still works here. I wouldn't get anything about that, I'm afraid.
Can you perhaps answer one more question about the circumstances of his dismissal?
And what would that be, Hen?
That last execution that Mr. Vigil was responsible for overseeing. Was it by any chance the professor's?
My thoughts exactly. I'm sorry, I really am. But I'm not at liberty to answer that.
I see.
So yes.
My father came to Britain all those years ago in order to study forensic medicine. But you seem to have been well acquainted.
Oh, the dead room, the prison, and the cemetery have a lot to do with one another. After all, they need fresh corpses for the forensic research. You know, Ken. Yeah, I can imagine.
The advancement of medical science isn't always particularly palatable.
Your father worked in the laboratory just on the far side of the graveyard. In the basement of St. Sinners. It's still in use today. St. Sinners, that's come up before, I'm sure. It has.
Yes, that's right. We've been there.
Tom and I have to use to ride the carriage together and negotiate terms. For more fresh material, I suppose. I read your mind when you were thinking, and we used to sit there for hours and gab about dissection and all the sorts. Oh, it takes me back. Over a pot of tea and a plate of cuff biscuits, of course.
How charming.
He was a good fella, your father. Reliable and dead set on his work. But I'm afraid... I'll never understand your Japanese. You're the Genshin Asogi, I suppose. Well... I can't tell you anything else.
Thank you so much for your time, Governor.
Oh, one more for your away hen. I'm sure I have it here with me somewhere. Ah, found it. Here, take this as a wee souvenir of your visit to the prison.
What is it?
That's Virgil's special notice. It's 10 years old now, of course.
Oh my, are you sure?
Yeah, for shits and giggles, mate. Aye, it's no trouble at all. It's no original mind. Thank you so much, Governor Caden. Well, in return, do me a favor and never come back here. That case is closed. I feel like we're gonna be back here a lot.
Well, I think we ought to return to Baker Street for the time being.
Yes, I agree. We need to report to Mr. Jones what we found about Mr. Vigil. What will we tell Mrs. Vigil, I wonder? Do you have time?
Yes, I
Okay.
haven't gotten anything yet, and we're getting close.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's tomorrow this happens. We're back! Hello, you two! Oh.
I thought you'd be back before long, so I baked some scones for us all.
Ah! So that's what the delicious smell is. No! Stop this nonsense!
I was so excited.
Stop this nonsense! You look like a Genshin Impact character! Oh my god, I hate this. You look like you're from Fire Emblem. Holy shit, I'm sending a picture of this to Elijah. No, he legitimately looks like a character from Fire Emblem. I don't remember his name. He looks like a character from Fire Emblem. Oh my god. Fuck this. Fuck this. Oh. Oh my god. Alright.
I love him dearly.
You've returned a good deal sooner than I was anticipating. Can you just... He even did his eyebrows. Hello, Mr. Sholmes.
Well, remember, it's not dye, it's a magic potion.
It's a magic potion.
Hello, Mr. Sholm.
Saying nothing you'll thought written all over your face in any case. Turns out that it may have been advisable to test my hair color restoration tonic before application.
Oh my.
Pray tell me what of our warden friend. Have you garnered some new information? Yes, very surprising in fact. Though it's not a patch on your hair, to be honest.
It most certainly isn't, but still, we discovered that. I think that's me. Sholmes!
Hey!
Drop everything, Sholmes. This is more important.
Gina?
I can't Adam believe it.
Gregson dead?
What's happened?
Clearly very great. I can't take you seriously for that hair. For Miss Lestrade made no mention of my hair whatsoever.
It's the boss.
Is he dead? What do you mean? Inspector Gregson?
The boss is... He's dead.
What the fuck? He's actually dead? I made a joke! What?
They just found his body, shot with a pistol.
What?
But
Inspector Gregson.
He was murdered?
No, not Gregsy.
Come in, my dear girl. Tell us the whole story. Did Cosmo do this? I'm sorry. The thing is, Cosmo's been missing a week. I feel like he murdered Gregson now. Why would he murder Gregson, though? I feel like Cosmo's on a really bad evil arc, but why would he murder someone? Fuck! He doesn't have a pistol, though. Who murdered him? Are you serious, Gina? Is that the Gregson was really shot?
I don't know much about what happened myself yet. They're still there, investigating the scene.
Where did this take place?
A little rented room in a building full of flats on Fresno Street.
The outskirts of town, nowhere near his home. Was perhaps investigating a case then?
The thing is, no one at the yard knows nothing about the case round there.
Oh, how strange.
The boss he was so good to me. I know I ain't up to much yet, but one day I was gonna show him. I was gonna show him I'd become a proper detective.
Oh, Jenny.
So who did this? Do you have any idea who the culprit is?
They got him already.
Okay.
Already?
They've caught the shooter so soon?
A witness reported something was going on, and the boys got straight down there and took care of him.
Good.
Who? What awful person did this?
Oh, it's Cosmo.
I still can't believe it myself.
That's one Gina knows.
Gina? Was the Reaper.
Van Zeeks? What? Wait a minute. You don't mean they arrested Lord Van Zeeks for it?
That's right. That Reaper bloke's gone and shot the boss.
What? That's very weird, actually. What? No, Lord Van Zeeks? What? Are you quite sure, Miss Lestrade? It's Baroque Van Zeeks the police have arrested.
I saw him with my own eyes in the interview room at the yard.
I don't believe it.
But there were witnesses, and they're all saying it was him.
So you mean there are actually multiple witnesses?
They heard gunshot, apparently, and when our lot got to the scene, there was only the boss and that Reaper bloke in the room.
There's no way Lord Van Zeeks would have taken Gregson's life. I just don't believe it.
I don't believe it either.
God, I'm really bad at hiding things. Thank you for informing us, Mr. Lestrade. This really is the most terrible news. I'm dreadfully sorry.
What are you saying sorry for? You didn't do nothing. Well, anyway.
Kiyoshi isn't his homestead yet? Wait, oh, never mind. Fucking walking in like Gregson's death announcement. Making fun of people dying.
I'm taking a cab over to the scene right now. Please come in all, as soon as you can. You've got to help.
It's detectives' lots to appear wherever some sinister plot has unfolded. Little wonder we have, look, all haggard. Sometimes these things are almost too much for the nerves. Mr. Sholmes? What use is there in being a great detective if I fail to see something like this coming, How could I let this happen to Gregson? To Gregson! Mr. Naruhodo, I shall leave at once to begin my investigations. Of course, yes, we will too. It would be helpful if you could talk to Mr. Reaper and see what you could glean. I'm sure you were intending to do so anyway. Till then, later. Okay. Inspector Gregson dead. Lord Van Zeek's arrested.
Bruno, Susie, I've called you a handsome. It's waiting outside. His name is Kazuma.
I was about to say, well, thank you for calling me then. Of course, I'm walking on the dead body. Of course you do. Thanks, Irish. Shall we, Mr. Sato?
Yes.
Holy sh...
This is where I wanted to get to today. I was like, there's a bunch of stuff that's slow to start, and then you get to the main thing, and you're like, oh my god, what is happening?
So, hold on one second for me. Wait. Hold on, I gotta something real quick. Sorry, I was getting a little too cold using the outdoors as fucking AC. Anyways, so basically what happens is Gregson's dead. They're blaming Van Zeeks. So I am right. We're not facing Van Zeeks as the prosecutor. We're facing Kazuma, who is gonna be.
When you predicted that, I was like,
so we're gonna be facing Kazuma as prosecutor, a lot sooner than I thought, because Van Zeeks is the one we're defending. This is just DL6 again. I told you that this is like DL6. My brother planned Jesus. It's cold as fuck outside. It is cold as fuck outside. I opened the window because it was like hot in my house. My room stays about 5 degrees hotter or 5 degrees colder depending on what you have it on. So my room's always fucking fluctuating. It doesn't have good air circulation. But oh my god, what?
right? It's pretty spicy. And we could. This is probably like a good place to leave it too, because I probably will have to go in like a couple minutes.
Yeah. You got Halloween things to do.
Yeah.
We will be streaming something else in a moment, guys. But holy shit, Van Zeeks, what the fuck did you get yourself into today?
It's pretty wild, right? Like, what do you think's going on?
CBJ for the stretch, thank you very much. CB, thank you. What other things going on? I don't think Van Zeeks murdered him. I'm saying right there. I think Van Zeeks is innocent. 100% innocent. I do not think he's guilty in any way, shape, and form. I think Kazuma is going to take this as a chance to get revenge somehow. I don't know how. I don't know why. Because, like, to my knowledge, his father's guilty. So unless someone framed his father, like maybe, because I mentioned this last time, some people were seeming to argue Genshin's innocence, right? Or seemed to be like, oh, I want to save Genshin. And now we have this guy who did not murder Genshin, right? Properly. So maybe this dude tried to help Genshin escape, did not work, and he had to get fired. And maybe Genshin is innocent and was framed by someone, right? It could not have been Van Zeeks. Van Zeeks was a kid at that time, in college. Could not have been Clint, because Clint was dead. But maybe someone framed Genshin. The problem is, we're at the last two stories, and I don't know if they're going to introduce new people, or if it's one of these people, right? And the only person of these people it could be...
Wait. Go back to Gregson. A murdered Scotland Yard inspector.
And a great love for fish and chips. Oh
it
no.
Was. I was like, wait, does it have past tense for Gregson? And
yeah.
they do.
So, okay. So the only people who would be alive at that time to frame Genshin would be Gregson, Barry, Caden. I don't think Eve would do it. They look too similar. I hate that. Gina definitely wasn't there to frame Genshin. Baroque was in college. Strongheart might have. You were in Japan. No, you were here, but you weren't gonna frame your own friend. Sholmes, I don't know what Sholmes is up to. So
The usual chaos.
the usual chaos at 24, you know. So my guess is maybe Strongheart, Gregson, or Caden. No, because here's the thing, we don't. There's only been like a few verbal cues that maybe there were some people who support. You gotta go.
I do gotta get going soon, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll end it off there. We'll speculate more next time. All right.
Yeah.
For if you're watching the Grace Tourney, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll be back for the stream in a bit, but I'm gonna take a quick break, get a snack, and I'll be back. All right, guys. Y'all stay safe, stay Botanist Cool. We'll see you in a second.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.